Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Thursday, the 7th of November, 2024. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, Kamala Harris this morning conceded defeat in the presidential election, but said she would never give up the fight for democracy. Republicans won the White House, won the Senate. The House of Reps is still up for grabs. That's important because Congress can block some of Trump's plans. Things like lowering the corporate tax rates needs Congress agreement. Other things, he can rely on presidential power, such as increasing tariffs. So whoever wins that House of Reps, that is all important. Donald Trump is also on track to win the popular vote. When all votes are counted, he's likely to win 312 Electoral College votes to Harris's 226, according to the New York Times. Trump won white working-class votes, which used to be Democrat heartland. He also made gains in suburbs and cities and with black and Latino voters. Story number 2, financial markets like the US result. The major equities indices on Wall Street all hit record highs overnight. A lower corporate tax rate and less regulation, both Trump promises, does wonders for the bottom line. Today was the largest election day rally in history, with the S&P 500 up 0.5%. Tesla's share price jumped 15% to its highest level in 2 years. Elon Musk is a big supporter of Donald Trump. The banks also did well. US bond yields surged. That means expect higher rates for a longer time. That's the theme on the back of Donald Trump's big spending promises that helped the US dollar. The Aussie dollar is trading around 66 US cents, which is actually not too bad. Bitcoin hit a new high above 76,000 US dollars a unit. Trump has called the US, or wants the US, to be the crypto capital of the planet. And he's even talked about a strategic reserve of crypto. So cryptocurrency traders are very excited. Gold prices tumbled more than 5%. Local investors weren't quite as enamored by the result. The S&P ASX 200 actually dropped in early trading before finishing up slightly, 0.3%, to 8,226 points. Real estate investment trusts were among the hardest hit, as well as the gold stocks. Story number 3, Reserve Bank Governor Michelle Bullock was in front of Parliament today. She talked a little about the Trump administration. They didn't want to get drawn in too much. They did warn about tariffs. She also said that real incomes should recover in the months ahead. Wages growth should outpace inflationary pressure. That should help people with the cost of living crisis. The cost of living crisis was certainly a topic of discussion in the hearing today. Michelle Bullock said inflation caused it rather than anything else, the inference being that we need to defeat inflation. She also said that the government is aware that fiscal and monetary policies have to work together. She said the government seems to have the right attitude at the moment. Story number 4, we are well and truly in annual general meeting season. 7 West Chair Kerry Stokes came out fighting today. He had a crack at overseas-based streaming platforms for not paying taxes and on the government for setting what he called unnecessary roadblocks. Its trading update suggested a drop in profits this half year, but its share price closed higher. Nine Entertainment's share price fell after providing a trading update that said first quarter revenue was high thanks to the Olympics, but conditions remain tough, with second quarter earnings expected to be lower than a year ago. It came as Nine Entertainment's biggest radio personality, Ray Hadley of 2GB 4BC fame, said he was quitting his show. He has been on top of the ratings for 20 years, 160 ratings periods. Also, Bendigo Bank held its AGM. The message there was prioritise digital transformation, but keep the branches open. And story number 5, the corporate regulator has confirmed it's commenced a formal investigation into mineral resources amid the scandal surrounding the ASX-listed miners boss, Chris Ellison. Appearing before Senate estimates, ASIC Deputy Chair Sarah Court said the regulator had now opened a formal probe into the company, but noted investigations remained at a very early stage. She told Parliament ASIC was examining some allegations and had engaged with the ATO after the tax office cut a peace deal with Mr. Ellison over millions in unpaid taxes. That's it for the afternoon report for Thursday, the 7th of November, 2024. Adam Lang and I will be back tomorrow morning with the Friday edition of Fear and Greed Business News. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.